Word everyone, I'm Ken Byron, the owner of SportsBooks.com. Let's preview the Vanderbilt Commodores. Why? Because we want to do as many FBS teams as possible, and I think at least with a season win total under, you could find some value against Vanderbilt, the perennial doormat. But it's worse this year. This isn't. They've been up and coming before. They've been challenging before. I don't see it this year, and a lot of it has to do with the head coach Clark Lee. He thinks that he doesn't trust anyone to be the defensive coordinator. So what does he do? He becomes it himself, and he thinks that alone will fix their problems. Good luck with that in the SEC. He found a coach for the offense who has the absolute most difficult offense to learn, which it could be a good thing into the future. I've seen coaches in the past be that first year pro complicated, maybe by the end of the year, but really the next year, then it really sinks in. This is the problem that Vanderbilt is going to have. Um, I think the value is like if you can get a 3.5 and under or a 4, even at -150. I think the wins are not coming for Vanderbilt. Their offensive line is pathetically unathletic. Uh, they don't know their quarterback. They don't know their quarterback for a system that they're going to have takes like 2 years to learn. At best, they averaged 3 yards a carry last year. Is that going to improve this year? I don't believe so. They have a couple of people transferring out of the defense. Defense isn't looking good. And then you look at their schedule, and I don't even care about their home field, even though I think they show up for it because SEC teams uh, do come out for it. But Virginia Tech, are they going to beat Virginia Tech at home? They're going to have the most confidence they have all year because once they start losing, that confidence is just going to go down, 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 and then will they even really care? I'm not going to say they quit because I've never seen Vanderbilt quit before, but they just don't have. Elkhorn State is next. Now, this is a really bad FCS school from a conference where their champions never like to play anybody, so they can pretend that they're in a championship game at the end of the year instead of playing for a national title. Maybe it's the best thing for them, but Elkhorn State, if that's even close, your under is in. At Georgia State, we're going to preview them at some point. They might already be up here at our YouTube channel, but as I do it, we haven't done them yet. But this is a team that's a little bit used to winning. They're a medium role for their conference. They're at home. It's going to be a big, big game for them against Vanderbilt. Why? They're an SEC team. It doesn't matter the name of the SEC team. You don't get very many home games against an SEC school. Not an automatic win, which I don't think Vanderbilt can ever say they're an automatic win. Maybe Elkhorn State could. Then they go to Missouri, and Missouri's a good team off, and then Bama at Kentucky. And then another possible win, because whenever you're playing a MAC school, you always have a possible win, no matter how bad you are. Look more into Ball State. You have to look into Ball State to see. And that's the only other win I could see. Ball State and Elkhorn State, Georgia State, if you want to think so. Texas comes in, no shot at Auburn. I think this is a team late at 7.5 that's going to handle them. South Carolina. Now, when they play South Carolina, you might say, hey, South Carolina could not care by then. Maybe. But this will be Vanderbilt's 6th game in 6 weeks. I hate that when it gets to 6 or more. Then they have the week off. They go to LSU and then home for Tennessee. I don't see 4 wins in here. If you can get under 4, under 3.5 wins, I think there's great possibility. I don't see this team coming together early, and their schedule, even with Elkhorn State and Georgia State, you could say that is kind of soft, but I think with this offense, nothing is soft for this team. I think this team is going to really struggle. It's like, ooh, he thinks Vanderbilt's going to struggle. This is worse than you're used to. All right, that's what we got for Vanderbilt. We will come back and do as many college football teams as we can because they all deserve their own video. We'll see you in the next video. SportsBooks.com is the name of my site. We're going to be improving that, and come subscribe at our YouTube channel because we're going to be rocking all these videos. See you in the next video, and let's make money.